And that's what Jesus means, like when he's preaching in Matthew 5, when he says, listen, I haven't come to, get rid of the law. I've come to fulfill it. This was never meant to be the way that it should be. This was never meant to be that kind of a world. It's meant to be the kind of world that God created in the beginning when we lived in right relationship. And this is where, when Jesus then starts preaching in Matthew 5, 6, and 7, he takes the law and he goes a whole step further than more than just about don't murder, but don't even have the desire to murder. You see, this is getting back to the problem, the root problem throughout the Old Testament into the New Testament, is you have a hard heart problem. And it's one thing to say all these laws, don't do this, don't do that, right? And don't have slaves. But Jesus is saying, I want you to have the right desires, that you don't want to have slaves, right? Well, if we put it in you don't want to murder. You don't want to commit adultery.
That's right.
Yeah, which is the intention of the law from the beginning, right?
That's right.
That when Jesus says, you have heard it said, he's not critiquing the law. He's going back and pointing out the hypocrisy of groups, particularly like the Pharisees in his day, who were adhering to the letter of the law, but not actually to the intention and the meaning and the understanding of the law.